It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Omarion Hampton with the return. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He finds Johnston. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. On the move, past the 40. And he takes it down to the 33. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Out of the pistol to give to Harris. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. On the move, past the 40. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Hampton on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The carry by Harris here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Throw is there for Rondé Gadsden. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
That's a gain of 6.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the 2nd on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, start. Hawk 70, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st down.
Get up, ready.
He's going to throw this one. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds Isaac Tislaw, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Takes the 2nd down snap. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
When Justin Tucker did it back in 2021, it really was an incredible moment, in part because it also won the game as time ran out. Maybe not the same moment for this kick, but it's no less impressive seeing someone hit from 66 to tie the NFL record.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's a design boot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They give to Harris from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Come on, set. Huh.
Throwing now on 1st down. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. 1 quarter away so far. The Lions out in front. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have it on 2nd and short.
70 Lions.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Going right side, Harris with it. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stops a yard short, gain of 9.
He was taken down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Throwing now, Herbert. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Set. Go.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Herbert now off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Set. Grenade. 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 Grenade.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Go.
Throwing off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down. And 8 yards.
3rd and long for him here. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
6 yards.
Okay,
We've set it down from 37.
60 Bison.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First down, Lions.
Go! 60
Throwing now off the play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
And 10.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Gibbs now from the gun. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Come on, set.
Now they send them back in motion right. They'll air it out on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set.
Running behind center with Harris. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Set. Delta. Stop. Why did it hut?
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Set.
Harris once more. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
The tackle by Jack
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Gets everything he has under this one. Oh, it's an interception! Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We set it downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Running it with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready. Liking 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This just 21 yards down the pipe. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half of the ball as well.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Give them the couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll go play action. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw here. Fits it through the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a 1st down.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready? Ready.
The RPO here. It's caught by Williams. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. A give to Gibbs. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
And it's 3rd down.
77, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
The kicker on.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points.
Chargers 10.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Hampton on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Motion. Yeah. Ready.
He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. Going the other way, Lions have it. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half.
The kicker on.
I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Here's Hampton on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
This is Harris. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Kappa, kappa, kappa. Set.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Set. Green hot.
A pitch out to Harris. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
And the Chargers.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 19-yard line.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Buying some time right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Caught at the 20-yard line. And they are all the way into that red zone.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. And it looks like the offense got that one back. him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Ready.
Carried by Harris here. Start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. A lot of mess on the move here. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one, and they've got the football too. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Throwing on 2nd. This one's caught. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Screen here for Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Chargers 24.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Hampton on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. He'll start with a give to Harris. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Oh, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal.
By the Chargers.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st down, Detroit.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
19 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Ready?
Right up the gut. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. Give now to the running back. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's able to hit Ridley. Complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Lions nearing their 6th win this season. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward.
Come on.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Ready.
It's a designed run for him. You know, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize